Now it's my pleasure to introduce the Honorable David Birnbaum, membre de notre Assemblée nationale, qui voulait nous adresser brièvement et surtout parler avec nos proches aidants. You're on.
Thank you. Bonjour, merci Daphne, Madame Durand, chers amis d'Handicap Vie Dignité. I really appreciate and I'm touched to have just a few minutes with you from the National Assembly. This is such an enormously painful and unprecedented time for all of us, and particularly the past 6 months. But of course, it was nowhere more painful, nor frankly more tragic than within our seniors population, and particularly those most vulnerable in our CHSLDs, be they private or public. And it's so important, I think, that we honor, as you mentioned, Daphne, the lives of those 5,000 that left us, and those caregivers who did their best in the most trying of circumstances to accompany them. There were some good faith reasons amongst the many errors that were made that limited the vital right of caregivers to be there with these most vulnerable people during the height of the pandemic. Like I say, some legitimately because there were absolutely founded fears with respect to propagation of the virus. But nevertheless, the elimination of that essential visceral link for those people who were in long-term care residences was terribly, terribly painful. And we can only imagine how sad the circumstances were for so many of those who lost their lives and so many others. Daphne, you used the word celebrate, and it is the right word, I think. First of all, to celebrate the lives of those who passed, to celebrate the role that your organization plays in support, but that caregivers play that is so essential. I'm actually, over this past week, have been in the National Assembly in commission hearings on a law. We're not sure it goes nearly far enough, but it's a start, a law that will recognize legally the role of pushing down of caregivers. So that's a start. But at the same time, what will be so important, we remain in the midst of this pandemic now, a second wave, is to make sure that the people you advocate for, and so many of you yourselves, get the support and recognition to continue to play the vital and meaningful role you do in the lives of those closest to you. So I urge you to continue in your groundbreaking work that started in 1991, to let me and other legislators know when we can be helpful or when we've made mistakes. And I join you, like I say, in your most direct effort today to celebrate the lives of those who've left us and those who support. Merci beaucoup. I really appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.